Yesterday I had my first ever makeup lesson, so today I'm going to unbox all my new stuff and attempt to do it solo for the first time ever. So we'll see how that goes. I've already washed my face with water, put on some pimple cream stuff, which is this stuff, and I've also put on some moisturizer, and while we're waiting for that to settle down, let's open the thing! Alright, let's start with the brushes. Please excuse the state of my bathroom. I'm filming this on a Saturday and I usually clean on Sundays. This is about as crazy as it gets. I did tidy up a little, but you know. Right, so this is a 10-piece brush set with sponge and carry case from Mecca. I think it might be a gifty thing because Christmas is coming up, but whatever, I'm really glad I got it because I need everything and it was too much to just look at their wall of brushes and pick things out individually, as if I know anything. Also great about this box set is on the back it tells you what all the things are, which I really need because I'm definitely not going to remember. I'm such a noob, so I'm glad this exists and I'm just gonna have to keep it somewhere so that it can help me as I go on with this weird journey. Alright, let's open it! We've got some cute little artwork in the back. They says something like National Gallery of Victoria. We've collaborated with artist Kayleen Whiskey. Blah 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 blah. I guess I'm supposed to be impressed by that. To me, it just looks like normal people stuff. Anyway, let's start with the easiest thing, which I think is this little carry case thing. And what? Do I lift those up? Oh! That made a satisfying pop. Yay, so I can put all the stuff in there. I guess I'll read from the back what all the things are as I take them out. First up, we've got the Brow Spoolie Brush. Sculpt and brush your brows up with precision. Ooh, I'm not going to actually be doing that anytime soon. And next up, we've got the Angled Liner Brush. Perfect your eye look with precision liner made easy. This brush helps you achieve an even and straight line every time. It feels kind of like fun to flick like that. It's really nice. It's nicer than like the paint brushes that I've got for regular art. Next we have a flat eyeshadow brush. So like from one angle it looks more flat, from the other angle it looks more round. I'm saying this so that I remember for myself because some of them look kind of similar. Designed for targeted application. Use this brush to press color onto the eyelid for a high impact effect. So the makeup artist explained to me that some of them are more for like packing the product on, whereas others are for more blending and spreading them. So this is one that you pack the stuff on. So this next one is one that I was concerned I'd get confused with the other one. This one is round from every angle, so that's how I'll tell them apart. It's the Precision Buffing Brush. This domed shadow brush softly buffs and blends with ease. Okay! Okay, next up, this one's like the flat eyeshadow brush except that it's like got longer bristles, so that's how I tell the difference between them. It's the flat concealer brush. Perfectly apply cream and liquid concealer to the contours of the face and under eye area. So this is a soft shadower brush. It's also round all the way around, but the bristles are longer. It says, blend your way to perfect shadow with this fluffy brush, perfect for blurring colors together. So this is the first of the brushes with the fat chunky handle. It's called a highlight hitter brush. Hit that highlight with this expert brush, perfect for sweeping powder illuminator over high points of the cheek for a lit up look. I don't think I'll use this because I didn't actually learn what that means. This next one is the Blushing Beauty brush. It's sort of round from this angle, but a bit flatter from this angle. Still really fluffy though, but that's how I'll remember what it is. It says, sweep on blush or bronzer for a pop of color with this brush. Apply to the apples of your cheeks and buff out and up the cheekbone for a glam glow. Next we've got the Complexion Buffing brush, which is like sort of round all the way around but kind of flat. It says, the perfect tool to buff and blend your chosen cream or liquid complexion product for a seamless finish. The last of the brushes is the Tapered Powder brush. So it kind of looks like a microphone, you know, here's me as a vocalist. It's just like a bit smaller. That's how I remember that one. From contouring to applying the perfect hint of blush, the tapered shape of this cheek brush offers precise placement of color. How is it precise when it's so big? I don't understand. Last one, and I think this is the least intimidating because it's a sponge. How hard could it be? It's the Beauty Bullet Flawless Sphere. That's not a sphere, but okay, alright, whatever. Get ready for an even finish that never looks cakey or streaky. For maximum coverage, pat, roll, and blend liquid products into the skin with the rounded base, I guess that side. Flip to the pointed end for precision application around the eyes, mouth, and nose. Can be used wet or dry. Does that mean I can use it for like everything? Because that's less scary than the brushes. Anyway, how does that go in there? Like that? Just realizing I probably put them all in the wrong one because this one has the logo on it, so let's swap them over. Alright, that's my new brush set, so let's get started with actually doing stuff to my face. Right, so this is going to be a little bit tricky because I don't have the best setup, but I just moved all the products over here so they'll stay in frame. I'll also quickly show you the stuff that I already have. So this is my cheapo eyeshadow and the thing that I've been using instead of proper makeup brushes. The black is pretty much all gone there, but I might play with some of the other colors. I don't know, we'll see how we go. This is the terrible rusted pencil sharpener that I stole from my mum, and so I'm going to try and get a new one today, but at the moment that's all I've got. Hopefully I won't need to use it, but it's there if we need it. There's also this, which is the only brush that I already owned before doing the makeup lesson. It's a smudge shadower. I didn't really know what I was getting into. I was trying to find one of these and it looked like the least intimidating brush at the time. I did a little bit of a vlog about that ages ago. I am going to be using it today though, because she finally showed me what it's for, so that's a thing. I also bought this black eyeshadow a while back at the same time as that little brush, but I haven't actually opened it, so today will be the first time that we do it, and it's going to stand in for some of the eyeshadow that I didn't buy yesterday. As for what I'm going for today, so I'm going to try and replicate as much of the things that I learned yesterday as I can, but I'm also going to do it without glasses or contacts. So that's one of the tricky things, is I'm going to have to get close to my mirror to be able to see what's even happening, and I can't even be sure that I'm looking at the camera right now because I'm so fuzzy. My eyesight's pretty bad, and you'll see that. The other thing that I'm going to do is try and goth it up a bit, because what we did yesterday at the shop was a little bit too mainstream for my liking. And yeah, that's probably the most mainstream I'm going to get. It was a little bit goth, but it doesn't look like me, so we'll try that. It could be a huge disaster, but we'll give it a go and see what happens. Alright, first up, the primer. I'm not going to read out the whole box, but you know, there it is. I don't know if that's even in focus. You can look it up. Cool. I just opened it and it's got this cute little studio tip. Try it in your hair to tame frizzies. I guess tomorrow I'm having a shower, so I don't know. Do I want to waste it on that? It was kind of expensive and I've only got a tiny little bottle, so. Right, this is the point where I take off my glasses, so anything could happen from here. Alright, so she said to do cheeks first, and then you sort of go, but you eventually get around the whole face, so it doesn't really matter where I do it first. And it feels like kind of odd, kind of nice, but like, I don't know. I don't know how to describe the texture. Like, yeah, it makes things like super weirdly smooth. I suppose that's the point of it though. And you can feel that it's like a weird layer and it's supposed to help the foundation stay on. You don't always have to use it, and it says that you can use it on its own. But I'm going to do everything that I was told yesterday, and then on other days I'll experiment not using it. So I think I got it everywhere. My hands feel funny now. Alright, next up is the foundation, and my colour is number 2 neutral. I hope that's in focus because I can't see anything at the moment. And the box didn't say what brush to use, but I'm going to try this one because it looks like the one that she used on me in the store. How do I open this thing? Got it. It looks way too fancy for me. This looks like something that my mum would have up in her bathroom. It's like look at this shiny stuff. That's too mainstream. What? Oh my god, that's scary! I'm scared already! Because I wasn't expecting that. I think the one that we used had like a pump bottle. Oh no, shit, is this a pump bottle and I just opened it up and I'm not meant to? How does it work? Ah, that's how it works! Okay, so it is a pump bottle and I just like, I'm showing how much of a noob I am. Okay, so she said put some in my hand and then swirl it around and then put it on my face, and my hand is supposed to heat it up and that's supposed to go on better, whereas if you put it straight on your face, apparently you need to use more to get it to work. So I'm gonna do what I was told. Oh, I hope I didn't break it. Alright, Swirly, swirly, swirly. Let's make a big mess on my hand. Alright, and then put it on my face. I'm scared. Are you ready? Can I see what I'm doing? Maybe? It's already looking crazy. And she's like, with everything, you're supposed to like pat it because otherwise you'll move the different layers underneath. Something like that. Get a bit more. It's a bit hard to do this with short sight because if I get too close to the mirror, it hits the mirror. So I have to go at like an angle, I guess. Goodness me, I got too much under my eyes. Oh, I've overdone shit. Oh my god, help. If I just keep patting, will it sort itself out? Oh my god, this looks so crazy, and this is where I'm like, have I done it wrong? Because like... She's like, put some onto the ears. On the neck, so that you don't look like, you know, you've just put a mask on. And this is like with stuff sort of left over after it's not on the brush as much. I think that's sort of just to try and blend it into your neck a bit. Instead of trying to push it into my hairline a little bit. What's that? I got a little bit of a hair there. If I put it on too heavy, I don't even know. It's like the lighting in the shop was different as well, so... How did I do? I feel like it's super overdone, but yeah, I don't know. We'll just roll with it, and maybe I need to learn to tone it down and not use so much. In total, I did 4 squirts on my hand, so maybe I need to do less than that and just sort of make it last longer. I don't know. We'll find out. It's totally stuck to my hand right now. I'm gonna have to use like makeup remover on my hand. Are you serious? I swear it wasn't like this yesterday at the shop. Alright, next up the contour wand, and the shade is Fair Medium. Alright, how hard could this be, right? Just open it, right? Oh, give me a panic. Okay, so it's got its own little built-in fluffy thing, and I think like once I get it in there, then I can just put it on into the right spots. And this is the thing that we're doing, the 3-shaped kind of thing. I hope I get this right though, because you're meant to do it on like the bottom edge of your cheekbones and then blend up. And I'm kind of still confused about what cheekbones are, but we'll give it a go. We're trying to bring some shape back to my face now that I've flattened it with the foundation. Oh, it wasn't working, and it's got this little thing that you have to twist it to turn it on. Now I get it. Ooh, I just squeezed it a bit and it came up. Cute. I'm a little bit scared if I do too much. Oh my god, oh my god. Alright, let's not overdo it, otherwise it's gonna look like, oh my god. Okay, so I've got to like smile and try and figure out where that line is. I think it's sort of like, do we put it there? And then I think this is the right brush, but I'm not sure. Okay, let's try it. Did it do anything? It's so fucking subtle that I have no idea. Oh my god. I think it's doing something. Okay, I get it now. I think so. So this is the part that I have no idea what's going on, because this is just not me. I think I can see it though. Instead of like... Does my cheek look any different? Maybe it does. Oh, it's too subtle. Getting there? I think so, okay. Just, yeah, like, until I can see it, I have no idea if I'm gonna do too much. It's scary like that. I think I can see though, and she got me set up with all the liquid stuff because then it blends more easily, and so it's probably good stuff for a beginner. But, yeah! Okay, and then I've gotta, like, go up my head. I don't know, and, like, push it into my hairline or something. I just have no idea if I'm doing this right. Especially because I can hardly see what I'm doing. And then it was like, put some up here as well and try and push it up. But because my hairline, like, you know, I've got all this extra hair around, I worry that I'm doing it the wrong way. Like, am I bringing it too low because this hair is in the way? But, you know, if I just do the edge, I'm sure it'll be fine, and I'm just, like, stressing for no reason because I don't really understand mainstream beauty standards. Like, I have not given a bit crap about this my whole life, and now I'm trying to learn it so that I can do goth stuff and, you know, not have to hire someone to do makeup for my band when we do photo shoots or music videos, or, you know, I guess perform. I should try and look good when I perform. Maybe I should do this stuff when I'm doing YouTube as well, you know, because unfortunately with art, like, yeah, we talk about how we want people to like our music and our artwork just for that, but really we're a visual species and we're kind of a shallow species, so sometimes you have to do these visual things to, like, if you want to take that shit seriously, like, you can get away doing it yourself, but we have to admit that marketing is a thing, and the way you present yourself visually is just part of that. So, you know, there's my sort of pragmatic view of it. And then so I've got to, like, go under so where the shadows are. See that shadowy place? You must never go there, Simba. And this is where, like, I really have no idea what I'm doing and really can't see it, so I'm just going to trust the process. I think I can see that I am getting a bit more shape back to my face, though. Maybe it might make more sense when I watch the video. And sort of push it down rather than up here. I hope I'm doing it right. I'm kind of guessing, honestly, especially because I can barely see what I'm doing. Alright. Is that alright? I don't know. I can kind of see it, sort of define my cheekbones a bit more. I guess I can kind of understand what's going on there. Did I do it a bit unbalanced? A little bit more. I don't know. I've realized my face is not actually that symmetrical. Okay, I think I did the thing okay. I should close it to the off position first, hey. Next up, she gave me this little sample pot of the concealer because she reckoned it was expensive. I looked it up though and it wasn't too bad. Like, all makeup stuff feels like it's overpriced anyway, and anyway, whatever. So she's given me a bit of this, and so this is for like highlights or something, but also covering up any red spots, which I don't know, do I care that much? But I'm gonna do it because she said to. So it was sort of like around the nose, underneath the nose. Wait, what brush should I be using? I think this one was the flat concealer brush? I don't know, I could be wrong, can't see anything. All right, no, so first on the nose, she said, because that gets red sometimes. It looks fine to me though. Oh well, do a bit. I probably put too much on, whatever. Does that look weird? Maybe. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. Oh god. And then it was like under the eyes, so I guess where your eye bags go. Okay, if I blend the edges, maybe it won't look so weird. Same down here. And then the last bit's the forehead. I don't really know specifically what part though, so I'll just whack it on and I hope that it works. Am I supposed to like stroke this? I don't even know. This is not the brush that we used. You move it down here? Why not? She did say you could put some down the middle of your nose, which we didn't do yesterday, but I might try a bit now. I really don't know. I feel like I'm overdoing stuff and like it just looks like it's caked on. I really have no idea what I'm doing. So I honestly don't know if that made much difference. I guess we'll see on camera later. She did say though that you can kind of use extra foundation to do a similar thing, but it doesn't work as well. Do I care? I don't know. I'm just gonna give this brush a little quick try and get rid of some of that contouring because I think we're gonna use it next for the blush. Is any coming out? I don't know, I guess we didn't put too much on there. That's cool, it's cool that I don't have to wash it quite as thoroughly as like a paintbrush. Although we will do a basic wash and then I've got to buy some soap for them later for like a deep clean, but yeah, I think that'll do. Alright, next up the blush with a kind of awkward colour name. Boink. Cute, pink, very not me, but hey, that's what cheeks are, I guess. Ooh, I hope I'm doing it right this time. Oh, okay, this one looks right. Okay, so I've got to like pop that on my cheeks and then, so it's on the like top part of my cheeks. Is that too much? I like too much though, so fuck it, let's go with it. Yeah, see, I can see that happening. I can see that doing a thing. Other side. Probably going a little bit like Japanese over the top. I think I need a little bit more on this side. How do I make sure I only get a little bit? Do I look ever so slightly sunburned? Yes. Do I care? No. Cool. We're a little bit over the top, but that's what I can't tell if it's too subtle. Next up, eyes, and this is where I should be the most confident, but she told me that I've been doing it the wrong way my whole life. You're supposed to put eyeshadow first and then eyeliner, and then she's given me this different way to do it where instead of going straight on with the black, you do brown first, so that when the black smudges around, it still looks like a dark brown instead of turning a bluish color or, you know, like a weird gray. So it's supposed to be like a more natural black, I guess. So we've got this zoom shadow stick thingy to start off with. See how we go. Oh, it works real fast. I just put a spot on my hand and like straight away. Oh my god. So, now what brush do I need? I just realized they all have names on them. Oh my god, I'm such an idiot. So that helps. Flat eyeshadow brush. Now I know I've got it right. Although this is the one she actually told me to use my smudge shadower, so I'm actually going to do that instead of this one straight away. I'll use that a bit later. So this one was like pulling the shadow in more, but like this way. So like I'm spreading it by pulling it towards the eye so that it doesn't get too out of control, I think is the idea. But, you know, I'm going to go out of control on purpose. Let's go a bit more out than what she said to do, because fuck it. That looks more like me, yeah, than that subtle shit we did yesterday. I think I just put my hand on my face, so I don't know if I have to come back with a bit more foundation or what. Especially I didn't get the setting powder, so is that going to be a disaster? Who knows? Probably. Yeah, when I was telling her about how I think my eyes are not the same, like I've noticed the asymmetry in my face, she said the eyes are sisters, they're not twins. So yes, they are a bit different. And so that's why I always get like around this edge, I start being a bit like unsure about whether I'm matching the other eye. So I've just got to like get close, it doesn't have to be the same. But I have gone a bit far on this side, so I'll even it up on the other side. But somehow this side doesn't look as smudgy. Whatever. And I think I need a bit more brown on this side. But I'm going to go over it in dark anyway, so it doesn't matter. Who knows? Who knows? I'm going too far. Whatever. I think that's close enough. Okay, fucking I don't care. You know what? This is something that we didn't do yesterday, but I'm gonna go like under my eyes as well because I didn't like just doing eyeliner under there. I like there to be more of that shadowy kind of look, that more heavier goth look. So let's try it. Holy shit, looking at myself in the camera looks really strange now, but So I'm gonna do it a bit like eyeliner and then sort of smudge it from there and we'll see what happens and whether this is a terrible idea or not. Give me smudgy thingy. That's starting to look a bit more like me. But I honestly don't know how necessary this is. So, because like you'll see what I'm going to do with the black. We'll keep it for now, but another time I'm going to try without it and see if it really makes any difference and whether I need to go through that extra step or whether I only use it when I want more of a subtle normal person look, which will be almost never, but who knows? Okay, so this is the thing that I bought previously and never opened. I'm going to open it now because I need to force myself, right? So we're going for just the black eyeshadow. Seems pretty standard. What could possibly go wrong? Flat eyeshadow. Let's use a flat eyeshadow brush. Alright, time to have some fun. Just like tap off the excess. 'Cause, like, you'll see what I'm gonna do with the black. We'll keep it for now, but another time I'm gonna try without it and see if it really makes any difference and whether I need to go through that extra step or whether I only use it when I want more of a subtle normal person look, which will be almost never, but who knows? Okay, so this is the thing that I bought previously and never opened. I'm going to open it now because I need to force myself, right? So we're going for just the black eyeshadow. Seems pretty standard. What could possibly go wrong? Flat eyeshadow. Let's use a flat eyeshadow brush. Alright, time to have some fun. Just like tap off the excess. So I think this is the one that packs on the colour, and so you're supposed to like push it in like that. Uh-oh, I did get some stuff down there, some little speckles, so I've got to try and clean them up, but I'll do that later once I've finished all this. But yeah, that's a challenge. And I have been tapping the thing, but I guess I'm not getting enough off. Or maybe I'm putting it on too heavily, who knows. Yeah, that's so much darker than my old eyeshadow. I mean, the old one did have sparkles in it, which it wasn't one that I chose, it was one that was given to me, but this one's so much better, oh my god. I'm sort of realizing now I probably should have used the little smudgy stick to do the bottom one, because it is getting out of control. Let's just like try and make it look like we meant that. Sort of blend it in a bit down under there. Okay, it's getting really out of hand now. Should we try the soft shadow brush with some of my older stuff and just, I don't know, play around with the tops of that? This could be a terrible mistake. Probably a bit too subtle for me to give a shit about this. Sort of blending the edges of where I put the colour on the top. Wow, I've really messed that up. What a disaster! Oh my god, what have I done? I need to like, I don't know, I'm just trying to use the makeup remover stuff to just get a little bit of that off. Oh no, it's making it worse. Alright, let's try fixing it with concealer. perfect, but it's better. I can kind of see what she means about it sort of getting a little bit grey with the black, you know, especially once it's sort of merged with this a little bit. But that's all right that you can kind of fix things like that, but it is a little bit easier to deal with that when you're just wiping it off clean skin rather than all these layers of what the hell. Just gonna fix up some of the bits where I took off a bit too much black. Oh man, I got speckles on my nose as well. Whatever, that'll do. Alright, let's move on to something safer. I got a new eyeliner, tossed up my old ones, have not dug them back out of the trash, so well done me. How do I open this? Shit. Alright, thankfully it comes pre-sharpened, so we'll just go straight on. So in the shop we only did the bottom eye. I'm gonna do both because I'm not doing mascara. Yeah, look, I can see that's actually going on really easily compared to my old one, and I can see it's definitely darker than the eyeshadow, so I feel good about that. Now with this, we actually did use the smudge stick to try and lengthen it out and merge things into the skin, but because I've got the eyeshadow, I'm not sure that I need to do that. Like maybe I want that more defined line. Just notice there's a bit of black that's not quite black up here. Hopefully I'm not going to put any more sprinkles everywhere. Okay, so at the top you can't quite see the eyeliner, but you can also see why I wouldn't bother with mascara because everything's so dark. You wouldn't see it unless it was like, you know, if you had fake eyelashes and they were quite big, then you'd notice them, but like with this, why bother with mascara? It just feels weird. Okay, so one thing she was showing me is like, you know, you can use this stick on here. I got a little bit in the waterline, which I didn't mean to, which is that sort of part like, you know, between your eyeball and the eyelash. I didn't mean to do that. Apparently some people like that. But anyway, so if I get a little bit of this and then sort of like drag it that way, it's supposed to help create the wing that, yeah, kind of cute. I've got like a little bit of a double wing now. Yeah, that's kind of cool. Yeah, I've got kind of like little double wing thingies. A little bit easier to do with all this stuff. Yeah, I definitely should have done this sooner just for the eyeliner because that made things so much easier. Okay, how is that looking? Are we almost there? I don't know. Alright, look, I think this is as good as I'm gonna get today. I definitely need more practice, but we're gonna finish off with the lip stain, and this is where it's gonna look like, yeah, okay, you're trying too hard now, girl. The shade's called Susan. So yeah, this is the other thing that I definitely should have done this sooner for, is learning about lip stains rather than lipstick. Like, look at that. So you've got the sort of flat side, which gives you the, you know, bit broad coverage, and then you've got the thin side where you can draw the line. Hopefully I don't fuck it up today, but yeah, like, you know, that is a revelation for me, and the fact that it stays on better than lipstick as well. Like, I really should have tried this sooner. Just for the eyes and the lips. I don't really care about the rest so much, like I don't need all the foundation thing, but the eyes and the lips, fun stuff. So she's like, start from the middle and then work your way out. Because if you go over with this, it doesn't really come out. I'm a bit scared. I'm just trying to follow the natural colour of my lips. How does it look? I think that's probably enough. I don't know. I don't know if like unevenly applying it looks weird. Oh, it does look a bit weird on the camera. Shit. I don't think it's getting any better than that. I think I just suck. Even doing the whole thing she was telling me to do hasn't saved me. Oh well, who cares? I'm goth. It looks weird. That's fine. That'll do. Alright, so I'm all done. I'm going to put on my glasses. I don't have setting powder, so I'm going to go for a walk with this and see how things go with the glasses and with me potentially getting a bit sweaty and whether or not that pulls off too much. And then, then I can decide whether or not I want to get the setting powder or look into what other setting options there are, go into another shop. I'm also thinking of going out today to get some soap to clean my brushes. Don't know if I'm going to go out looking like this. Like, I'll go for the walk and at least go out of the house once like this, see how I go, see how I like it. But trying to clean it off actually takes a long time. Anyway, I'll show you what I'm going to do with the brushes just to like do a quick clean with like what I've already got. But yeah, you can kind of see why girls take so long to get ready if they have to do all this. I mean, obviously they're better at it than I am and they're not doing an unboxing in the middle. But that's a lot of work to try and look like this. And I don't even know if I like it, and I'm fine with my natural face. I just do like the dark eyeshadow and I kind of like the dark lips, but I don't really need them. So, okay, I'm going to see what I look like with glasses on. I'm scared. Oh, it's not too bad. That's not too bad. That's a pretty good effort for my first go doing things myself. And also being blind while I do it. Okay, alright. Let's take this off. I think I'll go out without my goggles on. Just have this, sort of fluff out my hair again a bit. Yeah. Now the primer did say I could use it for like little bits of hair, but I don't care about my hair flying around. So yeah, that's actually not bad. That's not bad for my first ever makeup attempt, guys. Alright, I'll show you quickly what I'm going to do with the brushes and then we'll wrap this up. Okay, so before I dyed my hair black myself and did the makeup lesson, I actually asked a goth group for advice and got in touch with a makeup artist from New Zealand who told me that I had to get some isopropyl alcohol, and this is to prevent bacteria buildup and shit on the makeup brushes. And so like after every use, she told me to do this to sort of clean them off. And then we do a deep clean every 3 to 4 uses. So this is like, this hobby, if I keep it up, is going to become such an ordeal. But anyway, I don't know if I'm meant to get like the colour and shit off, first. So I'm just going to do that anyway. Just try and like rub off some of the excess. I don't know if this is necessary, but I can see there's still a lot of product on that one. So that's one done. I'll get up to like what her actual advice was in just a moment, but I might as well show you what I'm doing. But yeah, oh my god, I can really see like, why there's now this stereotype of girls taking forever to get ready, because I never understood it. Just myself, like, sometimes choosing clothes if I'm doing something metal can be a little bit difficult, but I kind of just chuck on clothes. I can be ready in 5 minutes, really. Just like jeans, t-shirt, shoes, grab my stuff, you're good. But no, if chicks are doing all this makeup, like, oh my god, that is actually a lot of work. And while I don't really understand it, especially the ones who do it out of insecurity, like respect for being able to go through that whole routine, because I've had so much depression, like to be able to do this every day, I could not. I would have to be like in the current mood that I am, where I'm actually doing better, like this is the only time that I can do it. I would not be able to do this while I'm depressed and struggling to get out of bed. So good on them for that. Obviously I'm more interested in the artistic elements of it and doing the whole goth thing. But, you know, any chick who is doing this every day, are you kidding me? Okay, so what we're actually gonna do is sort of spray. Oh, I've got to actually turn it on first. Let's try that again. So what we're gonna do is spray the brush with this stuff and spray the tissue a bit, and then we'll sort of, you know, oh my god, that took off so much. Look at that, holy shit. That actually works really well, and now I'm kind of, it smells like crap though. Wow! Oh no, it leaked onto this towel. Good thing it's not like an important towel. Maybe I'll just make it like my makeup shenanigans towel. Mum and Dad don't need to know. They won't even notice it's gone. But yeah, I'm super impressed with that. That's incredible. Whoa. I guess I'm gonna have to buy more tissues as well. Bloody hell. Tissues and like eye makeup remover. Eye makeup remover is stronger than the other stuff, and so yeah, but I'm gonna need like makeup removing pads and things, and I'm gonna go through a lot of stuff, so maybe I don't want to do this every day, like even if I have the energy. But that's looking a lot cleaner. Okay, and then you're supposed to like lay them out flat to dry. I think that's probably like with, you know, regular paintbrush as well. You're not really supposed to stand them up because the water gets inside, so lay it out to dry. Maybe I should get like paper towels for this rather than tissues. So this is all about not getting weird shit into my face, which is good because I have had like acne problems when I was younger. Haven't really had that problem since I went through the whole treatment and also went on the pill, which I now take back to back. So my hormones are much more stable than I used to be. I think that stopped me being heaps crazy because I think testosterone is not a good look on me. But yeah. I'm glad I followed this tip because now I can see like I can get all that excess product off, and so I'm not gonna fuck up my face and have to go through that all again. Of course, when I clean my face, I'm gonna do the whole like pimple and moisturizing is really important because that stops, sorry, mental blank. Moisturizing is really important because otherwise your face produces or your skin produces all its own oil, whereas if there's already the moisturizer on, it's like, okay, no, it's cool, we can chill out on that. Oh, I might have done a bit too much on that. Luckily this stuff evaporates fast, I think. I think that's how it works. Okay, and then there's this little one that I've never washed since the day that I got it because I didn't know that I was supposed to clean it. And like, you know those little pad brushes, I didn't know that I was supposed to clean them either. I think this is more important if you're a makeup artist using it on more than one person, but yeah, I am a bit paranoid about my skin if I'm gonna do makeup. Like that's one of the things that put me off makeup because people are like, oh, your skin's so good, what do you do? And my main answer was just like, I don't use makeup. So now that I am using makeup, I'm gonna have to like really take care of myself. Otherwise I'm going to be like all those people wondering how other people have better skin. So, wow, like that worked pretty damn well. There's still a little bit side to side. Wow, I am impressed. I have to write back to that makeup artist and be like, that advice was amazing. I used too many tissues, so I think I will use paper towels, but yeah, cool. Alright, so this is my first attempt doing my makeup properly myself based on yesterday's lesson, using all these products, using the actual fancy brushes. There are still a bunch of brushes that I haven't used yet, so I'm probably going to have to do some research to find out what they even are, or maybe do some other lessons and get them to teach me some more stuff. Before I end the video, I'm going to take my dog for a walk. We'll see how this lasts, especially around here with my glasses, and I'll report back in a moment. Alright, Hopi. You child of eternal patience, would you like to go for a walk? Yeah, shall we go for a walk? Are you bored? Let's go! I'm back and it looks like I finally killed my tripod. So yes, we're gonna have to do this angle now. Anyway, so I did take my dog for a walk, but then I realized it actually took me a long time to like film this video, put on the makeup and all that. So by the time I got back, a little bit late to film the rest of the video. So I went straight to the city, you know, just put on some extra bits and pieces, you know, just to fancy it up a little bit. Got me some fancy expensive soap for washing my brushes, because why not? It smells nice and, you know, sensory blah blah, trying to get through mental illness. And I also got myself a new sharpener to replace this little shitty thing. I'll just open that quickly for you now. Come on, come out. Ooh, oh cute. So it's got like a little thing to protect that, I guess. So nice. Looks so much better than my old rusted one that I stole from mum. So yay, I can get rid of that, and now I've got my own nice sharpeners for working with my nice eyeliner pencil. And now for the moment of truth, how did my makeup survive under my glasses without the setting powder? Like, are the nose bits all weird and wonky? Let's have a look. Yes, you can see there's a little bit of stuff going on there. And I can definitely see little bits of makeup in there as well. So that's something that I've learned. As for whether I'm going to get the setting powder, I think at this stage I don't really need it, because how often am I going to be doing this? Like, I'll do it for practice and maybe I'll wear it on YouTube. I don't know, haven't really decided. But like in terms of going out, like where do I go? This week I've gone out every single day, Monday to Saturday. Sunday's a rest day, so I'm not going out, I'm not doing my face or anything. But yeah, I've been out every day. Where else am I going to go? Probably like, you know, I've got my psychology appointment on Friday. I don't think I'm going to be awake enough to do all this, so I'll just rock up in whatever. Maybe I'd also go to a gig, I'm not really sure, but like, I don't have to do the whole face for that, especially if I'm gonna be in the dark, like who gives a shit? I'll just do my eyes and maybe my lips and that'll be enough. So I don't really need the setting powder for that either. I think maybe that's something for down the line, you know, if I end up doing this more, or if I need it for like more full day things, if we're doing like a long photo shoot or, you know, band stuff mainly. So I did harass Dad for his opinion on this, because like, I don't really know if I did it right and if it looks good. He seemed to think it was pretty good, and he's like looking forward to Mum's reaction. And you know, when am I going to post this on social media so that she'll see? We'll figure that out later. The other thing I asked him is like, does he think it makes me look older? Because I think it does. You know, like most of the time people think I'm a lot younger than I am. I'm 35, but people think that I'm in high school or early uni or whatever, and they're just shocked when I say, no, actually I'm pretty old. Yeah, oftentimes people think like I'm a small boy, but I'm older than I look, and I think this is making me look closer to my actual age. I don't know, I'm really bad at identifying things like that. But this is another thing, so people have asked me in the past, like, how is your skin so good? And I've thought it's probably because I don't do makeup. But the other question I get is like, how do you stay looking so young? And I've always thought it's probably because I've got like the half Asian genes, and maybe like that's confusing things a bit, because, you know, mixing the Asian look with the white look, and that's probably throwing off people's sense of age. I thought it was maybe that, and then just the fact that I don't dress like other people. I tend to be a bit childlike in that sense, like, you know, just wearing t-shirts and not wearing the like really feminine stuff that, you know, you sort of associate with older women maybe, or like, you know, people my age. But actually I think it's also because I just don't wear makeup. And I think it's like partly the way that makeup looks, and the way that it changes how your face is perceived. But I wonder also if it's because, like, you know, see, it makes these lines a little bit more prominent. When I was buying the pencil sharpener, I did ask the lady quickly for some advice. It's so busy. Today's a Saturday. It's so busy in the city. Like, COVID, economic crisis, where? It's like nuts. I got out of there as soon as I could. That's probably another reason not to go to Nando's. Yeah, I was a little bit late. I thought I don't want to eat too much because we're having pasta tonight. Don't want to ruin my appetite for that. So I didn't go to Nando's. I just sort of got into the city, got what I needed, saw the crowds, and fucked right off. But yeah, no, I asked the lady quickly. So I don't know if she quite understood my question. I hope she did, and the advice was really quick. But she was saying like those lines. I asked her if it was because I didn't use setting powder. She actually said it's probably to do more with like dry skin, and so I should do more moisturizing and like that kind of skincare. But then after that, you can also use some kind of like fancy extra primer and then some other fancy finishing powder. I'm like, okay, but do I really care? Like, I think it's just because like when I smile like that, all the, you know, it just sort of naturally makes that crease, and then all the product sort of gets in there and emphasizes the crease. But yeah, so that's like some interesting things about my outing, and now I'm gonna I don't know, should I take it all off before dinner, or I need to have some tea actually. So thanks for joining me for my first go at doing fancy full-on makeup all by myself, and like through the little things that I've had to patch up, and it's a learning experience, and I will experiment some more and hopefully find my own style through all the different situations that I'm going to find myself in. But at least now I know the basics, and well done me becoming a chick and destroying my tripod, which is going to be the next thing. Researching filming gear again, because it never ends. Shit, this is a really disjointed video because I can't figure out what I was trying to say. So I did harass Dad for his opinion on this, and he thought it looked good, but